Springtown, Texas, a tight-knit community with a rich heritage, 33-acre park, historic downtown square, museums, and holiday celebrations. Springtown's strong sense of community, local businesses, and recreation spaces make it a popular destination for families relocating from the nearby Metroplex. At the heart of the Springtown community is Springtown ISD, providing opportunities for students to reach their unique potential and become successful, responsible citizens. This is where Pojo magic comes alive, not only under the Friday night lights, but every day throughout the year at every campus. And more families recognize what makes Springtown unique and are choosing to make it their home. The district is averaging 200 new homes built per year, but the growth in student enrollment is putting pressure on the district's existing facilities. Texas school districts do not receive state funding to renovate or build new schools. Instead, districts must receive funds through school bond elections. On February 10th, the Springtown ISD Board of Trustees unanimously voted to call a $98 million bond election to be held on May 3rd. The 2025 bond is asking voters to consider one proposition that funds a new elementary school, additions and upgrades to Springtown Elementary, Springtown Middle School Science and Career and Technology Education additions, CTE equipment and facilities, safety and security upgrades, and additional school buses. The bond proposal differs from the prior proposals in that it touches more schools and is a strategic first step in a long-range master facilities plan developed by the Springtown ISD Citizens Facility Advisory Committee. Over 5 months, 58 Springtown community members and leaders met 8 times to evaluate the district's long-term facility needs. The committee helped produce the district's long-range plan. After reviewing data, including demographic reports, enrollment projections, facility conditions, school finance, and more, the committee made a recommendation to the SISD Board of Trustees to call the election. Springtown ISD's enrollment has increased by nearly 600 students over the past 4 years, exceeding previous projections. The district anticipates an additional 400 students in the next 4 years, which would result in a shortage of 135 seats within 3 years. The district has already applied for 8 waivers this year due to overcrowded classrooms exceeding the TEA maximum for students allowed in a classroom. Currently, Springtown Elementary School is at 102% capacity, Goshen Creek is at 110% capacity, and Springtown Intermediate is at 97% capacity and will be over capacity this year. These campuses have limited parking, restroom access, and space for special education services. Goshen Creek relies on portable classrooms, which are nearing the end of their useful lives. Traffic congestion at drop-off and pickup times can also cause traffic issues nearby. Reno Elementary is also experiencing growth and nearing capacity. Core facilities such as the cafeteria and gym are undersized, and the kitchen is operating at full capacity. Expansion at this campus is limited due to the nearby wastewater treatment plant. Proposition A would fund the construction of a new 700-student elementary school with classrooms for grades pre-K through 5, a new playground, library, cafeteria with a stage, gym, instructional support spaces, and a tornado shelter. If Prop A is approved by voters, the new elementary campus will help alleviate overcrowding at the existing SISD elementary campuses. The average age of the buildings in Springtown ISD is 39 years old. Proposition A addresses district-wide repairs, replacements, and renovations such as joint sealants, failing windows, roofing, HVAC systems, flooring, ceiling tiles and grids, restroom finishes, partitions, fixtures, and other maintenance needs. Using bond funds to replace HVAC systems at campuses where they are beyond their useful life can make schools more energy efficient, lower operating costs, and save money for the classroom. Prop A would also fund renovations at Springtown Elementary School, which was originally built in 1958 and has been in use for over 67 years. The science labs at Springtown Middle School do not meet safety standards and are not operational. The campus does not have a workshop or lab area for the hands-on learning required for career and technical education courses such as engineering or robotics. Prop A includes a Springtown Middle School CTE and Science Classroom addition for 150 students and would allow the district to expand CTE programs to lengthen the on-ramp for students into these programs at the high school level. Springtown High School has limited space for its CTE programs. There are 90 students taking CTE welding classes in each period and only 25 welding bays available. Students currently rotate and get hands-on experience once every 3 days. Culinary arts classes overlap and 3 classes share one kitchen. Cosmetology classes are not held at the high school, so current students must go off-site. CTE programs require specialized equipment and maintenance, which are subject to inflation. Prop A includes funding new CTE equipment for the facilities at Springtown High School and Middle School. Safety and security were a top priority for the Citizens Advisory Committee when considering all projects for the 2025 bond proposal. The Springtown ISD camera and access control systems are nearing the end of their useful life. Prop A would fund new surveillance cameras and other safety and security measures such as fencing, shatter-resistant film, and keyless access systems throughout the district. The district has used general operating funds to purchase 2 new buses to accommodate the growing student enrollment. The total cost of $308,000 for these buses could have been used to cover the salaries of 6 teachers. Proposition A would fund the purchasing of 6 buses for fleet replacement and route expansion while freeing up annual operating funds that can be used in the future for teacher salaries and student programs. Did you know that Springtown ISD has reduced its total tax rate by $28.87 over the last 5 years? Since 2012, SISD has saved taxpayers $11 million through refunding programs. Springtown ISD has one of the lowest tax rates among peer districts. So what is the impact of the 2025 bond? If passed, the monthly cost of the bond for a $300,000 home within Springtown ISD is projected to be $12.78 a month. Take a look at the ballot language. Since 2019, state law requires school districts to have the phrase, "This is a property tax increase" on ballot language for all bond propositions. Homeowners age 65 and older who have filed for and received the over 65 exemption will not see an increase over their frozen dollar amount unless an addition or improvement is made. Check your most recent notice of assessed value change to see if you will be impacted. Delaying the implementation of the bond program exposes the district to inflation and escalating construction costs estimated at $9.8 million per year. For more details about the bond projects and where to vote, check out the official district website at springtownisdbond2025.net. Early voting is April 22nd through April 29th, and Election Day is May 3rd. Please remember to go vote.